Hi, good afternoon, everyone. So great to hear all this good energy here in the room. I'm Yolanda Obalu, and I am the Dean of the School of Nursing, and I am absolutely thrilled that you are here today. I just want to do a mic check. You hear me okay? No?
It's on.
It's on? Okay. So great to have you. And I know you've been getting a lot of information over the last couple of days, so I can just only imagine how you're feeling with all the information you received. When I look out at you, I'm really excited. At the same time, it reminds me of my own student journey. And it reminds me of when I started nursing school and why I started nursing school. And it was really focused on my desire to really make a difference in the lives of children. I had a dream that I would be able to take care of sick children. And I know that each of you have walked into this school with your own dreams and your own ideas and your own why for why you wanted to come to nursing. Maybe you also knew someone that was sick as a child, or you yourself was sick as a child. Or maybe you had a family member that was ill, or maybe you just had a totally different career. And now you think nursing is a better fit for you. No matter the reason why you selected nursing, I'm really happy that you're here. You will find that nursing is the best profession in the world. I don't think there's another thing that you could be doing. And you also made a very strong decision when you decided to come to University of Maryland School of Nursing, because you selected a top 10 nursing school with a distinguished history of developing nurses that go on to be great leaders in the nursing profession. And by the way, I think we also have the best faculty and staff of any nursing school. And so you also get to be mentored and taught by the best. So I look forward to you enjoying your learning and your time here. When I talk about coming to a place that has a history of leadership and a history of having the best faculty and staff, I know what I'm talking about, because I am a 3-time alum of this same nursing school. I remember when I started, I was so nervous. I was asking myself, do I belong here? Am I going to be really ready to be here? I know those little nervous jitters that some of you might be having as well. There, I call it imposter syndrome. Asking yourself, do you belong? Do you ready? Am I ready? When I started nursing school, and as you begin nursing school, you will find it's quite different from anything you've ever done. It's different from your previous degrees. It's different from the general requirement courses that you may have taken, the prerequisites to get here. It takes a different demand on you, on your time. And if you had like different strategies like rote memorization, it might not work. I had a small child at home. My daughter was 2 years old. I knew the work was going to be hard. The intensity of the program forced me to make quick changes in my approach to learning. I had to get up much earlier. I had to stay up late at night, and I had to rely heavily on friends and family and peers. It was quite a while ago. There was a new show out. It was called The Cosby Show. It came on Thursday night, I still remember. And I had an exam every Friday. I never saw The Cosby Show. And I know that some of you might be watching Love Island. Right? And I just want to say, you might not have time to watch Love Island as much as you have been, or you might find yourself streaming it and watching it all really quickly all at once. To the family and friends that are joining us online, and if we have family in person today, please know that our students will need your support. As I mentioned, nursing school is not the same as where they came from, and they will have a lot of demands on them. They might not be free and as available as they have been in the past. You might miss them, and it might not be easy for you to be separated from them, but in the end, I assure you it'll be worth it. Over my 39-year career in nursing, I was able to fulfill my dream. I cared for sick children in a pediatric hospital. I worked as a neonatal nurse practitioner, taking care of sick premature babies. I traveled as a global health nurse leader to other countries like Ecuador, Brazil, Liberia, Nigeria, and Oman to help other nurses around the world improve their care of patients. And even today, as I lead this great school, I continue to work in my native Baltimore, helping older adults address their high blood pressure. This is really what's so great about nursing. Nursing is a cafeteria of opportunities. There are over 4.7 million nurses in the United States, and we're doing so many different things, from working at the bedside to developing innovations to being nurse scientists and also to being educators. Some nurses are right now doing telehealth visits with patients virtually. Others are directly working in communities that they love, and more have started their own business so that they can help to improve both nursing and healthcare for patients. When you finish, you will be well prepared for all of these possibilities. I want you to be bold and to be ready to take on all of them. Now that you're here, I also want to share some things that might help you on your journey. You will need to be aware that nursing school requires a different type of learning, as I mentioned earlier. And the reason I say this to you is because after about 3 weeks in the program, if you're not expecting it, you might become afraid and ask yourself those same questions. In nursing, short-term learning doesn't work because long-term learning is expected. The things that you learn, we will continue to build on because you will need to know and understand why you are doing what you're doing. You will also need to be able to demonstrate that you know what you're doing, both in the clinical setting and in the clinical lab. And more importantly, when you finish, we will want you to pass your licensing exam, and we will want you to deliver high quality care to the patients you serve. So finally, I want to remind you to remember your why you came to nursing school. Keep your why close to your heart throughout the program. You will need it. And to answer the question of imposter syndrome, you were selected from a large pile of students because you are qualified to be here. You are ready for nursing school. You belong here, and we're all here to help and support you. So welcome to the school. Let's move on. Let's move on with our welcome ceremony. This event began in 2014 through the wisdom and generosity of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation and in collaboration with the American Association of Colleges of Nursing. It's an opportunity for us to embrace and acknowledge our commitment for offering humanistic, patient-centered care and to treating all patients with dignity and respect. This ceremony is far more than a symbolic gesture. Today, as our incoming Bachelor's of Science in Nursing students and our Master's in Science entry into practice nursing students, you will receive a pen words of wisdom from our alumni, and recite your oath and your commitment to nursing. The humanism pen that you will receive serves as a visual reminder of your commitment to delivering the highest quality of care while never losing sight of the importance of maintaining the human connection. In the words that are inscribed on the pen, it's all about keeping healthcare human. I urge each of you to wear your pen as a reminder of your commitment to the value and meaning of preserving the human connection. Before I turn it over to our next speaker, I want to again thank you for choosing University of Maryland School of Nursing as a place to begin your nursing journey. You're now part of a rich heritage of nursing excellence and leadership, and I know that you will make your own contributions while you're here in the school and once you enter the nursing profession. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Katie McElroy, who is the Associate Professor and Associate Dean for the Baccalaureate program.
Thank you, Dean Obalou. I am so honored to be here with all of you today and celebrate your welcome into the profession of nursing. This is one of my favorite sites. This big group of you, new nursing students, a new community of scholars wearing the professional attire of a nurse. Your scrubs say a lot about you. They help to identify you to others as someone who is an expert in taking care of people. Someone who can be trusted to prioritize quality evidence, patient safety, equity, compassion, and integrity. When I see you in your scrubs, I'm reminded that we are in a trusted relationship now. You trust us to guide you to knowledge and discovery, to value each of you individually, and to prepare you as best we can for what is to come. In turn, we trust you to come to class and clinical authentically, professionally, with a strong sense of curiosity and a touch of humility. You will need that humility because you're going to see a lot of things in those scrubs. You will bear witness to people at their most vulnerable, their weakest, and sometimes their most despondent, but also at their strongest, their most hopeful, and their most resilient moments. These experiences will change you. You will meet and care for patients whose stories will stay with you for a long time. And you will need some of those stories to help carry you through the next 2 years, because nursing school can be challenging. The workload and the time commitment are intense. So we are here to tell you that you are not alone. You've got this new community surrounding you, your family and friends there with you. And we are all here to support you and so proud to welcome you as UMSON students. So congratulations to each of you as you take the first steps in your long journey to become a professional nurse. I'll now turn it back over to Dean Obalou.
It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce our distinguished speaker for today's program, Katrina Stacy. I want to share a bit about her background, since I'm sure you'll find her pathway to nursing very interesting and inspiring. Miss Stacy is a certified family nurse practitioner and a certified oncology nurse with more than 16 years of oncology experience spanning both pediatric and adult care. She is currently a member of the medical team for the Maryland Proton Treatment Center, which is located nearby the university and the University of Maryland Biopark. The Proton Center is the first and only proton center in Maryland and treats patients throughout the region. It utilizes cutting-edge technology that very precisely targets cancerous tumors and thereby spares the surrounding tissues and organs. This is especially important for pediatric patients that are still young and developing. Ms. Stacy supports patients throughout the treatment process and into survivorship with the goal of helping them to live a long and healthy life. She has held prior roles across the University of Maryland medical system, including in pediatric surgery and radiation oncology. Earlier in her career, while as a nurse practitioner at Children's National Medical Center, she co-developed and served as the program director for George Washington University's Cancer Institute Thriving After Cancer Clinic in Washington, D.C. It was a pioneering initiative that was created to support adult survivors of childhood cancer. It was designed to give them a medical home for ongoing comprehensive care and to support them in dealing with any long-term medical conditions or late effects of their childhood treatment. Ms. Stacy's work also reflects how nurses can be involved in both patient care and research that seeks to improve that care. Her research interests also reflect her commitment to cancer survivors. Just this past January, she was co-author on a paper published in the Journal of CIN, Computer Informatics Nursing, which focused on the impact of digital cancer survivorship patient engagement toolkit on older cancer survivors. This is a great example of her ongoing research that is being done by nurses here at the school while she still maintains relationships with faculty at the school, as this work was done in collaboration with Dr. Ansham Nam, who is a professor here in the school. Dr. Stacy earned her degree in biology first from Lipscomb University in Nashville, Tennessee. She then earned her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing from the University of Maryland School of Nursing. She later returned to the School of Nursing and completed her Master's of Science in Nursing, becoming a certified family nurse practitioner. Her career reflects a deep commitment to holistic, patient-centered care that goes beyond treatment. Please join me in warmly welcoming our very own accomplished alum, Katerina Stacy.
Thank you so much. I am excited and grateful to be here with you all. I have a deep fondness for the University of Maryland School of Nursing and all that I learned and experienced here. I remember the growth and the learning opportunities that I was given here, and I am thrilled that you have chosen this place for your nursing education. I made friends in this place that I am still friends with today, and we compare work stories and still support each other. I remember the first patient that I saw in pediatric oncology as a nursing student. I can see myself in my mind stepping into her hospital room and taking in how she looked in the bed, how I was imagining she felt, and the weight her mom was carrying as she sat beside her. I remember the compassion that grew in me in that moment as I wanted to think of something anything that would alleviate her suffering. All of us nurses on that unit worked tirelessly to combat fevers and infections and skin breakdown and anxiety due to lack of knowledge and fear in the parents to take a newly diagnosed child home. I remember trying to lean on my knowledge that I had gained from nursing school and ultimately learning so much in the real world clinical experiences. That was 24 years ago, and it is still clear today in my mind. Because I have remained in the DMV area, there are teenagers that I took care of then when I was not that much older than them. And now they've gone on to become cancer survivors and firefighters and parents when they didn't even know if they would survive what they were going through. From pediatric oncology as a bedside nurse and as a nurse practitioner, I moved to pediatric surgery, and I learned a new language to care for hurting children and families. It grew in me a compassion and curiosity for children, also in foster care, because we had a large number of children who were in foster care who actually would come and see us in general surgery. That exposure was part of the reason my husband and me chose to become a family who care for foster children, as we have done for the last 10 years. So I say that because you never know the twists and turns that your life's journey will take. Now in radiation oncology and at the Proton Center, I have the privilege to care for adults and children who are undergoing radiation for their cancer journey. The desire to alleviate their suffering is the same. It has expanded to include adults and their caregivers. I can certainly apply the pediatric pearls of wisdom to even our elderly patients as we become dependent again in our older years. I have patients for whom they have very disfiguring tumors, and it is an honor and a privilege to sit with them when they may not feel comfortable anywhere else outside of their home than in our clinic. I sit and I try to alleviate their suffering with my presence as well as expertise. Oncology care, like one of many, provides long-term relationships, hopefully, with our patients that will impact the clinician and you all and the patient. You will find the spot for your compassion to grow. You will find the part of healthcare and in nursing to be a passionate caregiver that advocates and enhances a patient's experience because you are there. You may not find that place for a while, and it could take several different jobs to find it. I'm confident that you will, and that each role you take will be a stepping stone for the next one that you take. Nursing is such an incredibly privileged career choice you have made, and I am thrilled to now call you fellow students of the nursing profession. You have chosen to become a clinician that sees the patient as a whole person beyond their illness and their condition. You have chosen to put on kindness and compassion in the work that you will do. You have chosen to be perhaps one of the brightest lights in a patient's journey. The days will be challenging. There will be a day, maybe in the not so distant future, when you will think that you perhaps have made a very big mistake choosing nursing. This is called a bad day or a hard day. This is not a bad life choice you have made. It is okay to cry. We have all had hard and bad days, and we all have had tears. You will remember the healthy coping mechanisms that you have for life stressors, and you will pick one, and that feeling will subside. For me, my faith and trust in the Lord in placing me in this work and then providing everything I need for this work has sustained me. However, you will not give up, remembering you are capable to make the best decision at that moment to care for that patient in front of you well. You will learn about new protocols and cutting-edge treatment and rare diseases you've never heard of, and you will keep the human connection through it all. While you are in school here, soak up all the experiences that you can. If there is a clinical or a shadow experience or any kind of offering that will give you a new perspective, say yes. Also, when you get good advice from a nurse that you respect, who has been doing this longer than you, take the advice. Some things to remember to always keep with you, whether a nursing student or a nurse: comfortable shoes, your own pen, snacks that you can eat when you can. Don't wait till you get hungry so that you don't get hangry, and an open mind. My hope and blessing for you all is to have enough challenging moments to remind you of your why you are choosing nursing. Maybe take a minute to think, why did I choose nursing? Maybe it will be helpful to write it down and write it on your mirror. Friedrich Nietzsche, the German philosopher, said, "He who has a why to live can be like almost any how." The hard work is worth it. You are embarking on a journey that will make you an even better person as you are stretched and inspired by the people that you will care for. I pray for your days ahead and God's greatest blessings on your career. Thank you.
So, Ms. Stacy, thank you so much for such a great and inspiring talk for our students. On behalf of the students, we have a small token of appreciation.
So much. Thank you.
That was awesome. Thank you so much. Students, now it's your turn. It's time to begin our cloaking ceremony. I would ask that Dr. Janet Wolf, Program Director of the Masters of Science Entry into Practice program, lead us in the cloaking of our new Masters of Science Entry into Practice program. And Dr. Hannah Murphy Buck, Co-Director of the Bachelor's of Science Nursing program, to lead us in the cloaking of our BSN students. I also invite Jennifer Shum, Associate Dean of Student and Academic Services, to distribute pens, and Nicole Nash, Director of Development, to distribute the alumni words of wisdom as students exit the stage after cloaking. So thank you.
Emmeline Mbanwe. Kava Zamel. Khadijah Bangaroo. V.A. Thomas. Imohimi. Unose Umohimi. No. Onuse. Onuse Mohimi. Incha?
Yes.
Kelly Incha. Havika Sona. Kwabena Oduro. Francesca Carabello. Faculty, please cloak your students. Aaliyah Rampersand. Yeah. Not seeing it. May I have your attention? This is Aaliyah Rampersad. Julian Mejas Torres. You know, Yunong Lee. Sana Avali.
Yes.
Josephine Tifashe. Anne Bisong. Christelle Abonge. Abonge. Tiku Elvira. Emma Korf. Khadijah Ba. Faculty, you may cloak your students. Yadia Pritchett. Kennedy Joyner. Samantha Colazzo. Abigail McDade. Alyssa Carvalho Anderson. Talia Cisneros. Jada Bennett.
Jenny Elangovan?
Generally,
Jenny.
Jenny.
Yeah.
Elangovan.
Jenny Elangovan. Danielle Twigby. Sumona DK. Mhm. Faculty, you may cloak your students.
Eben Oluwa.
Ebenoloa
Femi
Femi Olojo.
Yes.
Ebenoloa Femi Olojo. Damilola Oga. Jasmine Henry. D'Ambrosio. Valerie D'Ambrosio. Mary Madison Paradella. Ugana Onyegbula. Ugana Onyegbula. Anuska Shrestha. Camille Grace Garcia. Jude Neruda. And John Herman. Faculty, please cloak your students. Kelly Gallagher. Alexandria Jones. Joseph Matola. Ibrahim Bundu. Alaris Serial. Frehiwat Habtamu. Habtamu. Frehiwat Habtamu. Esther Okumafe.
Yep. Chiamaka Wanke.
Chiamaka Nwenke. Yes. Good work.
My last name is Oshawihi.
El Shawihi.
Yeah.
Nora El Shawihi. Sylvia Joledo.
Just tell me, it's okay.
Daphne Waller. Oh, I'm sorry. Faculty, please cloak your students. Let's just hang tight for a second.
Okay. It should be.
Daphne Waller. Ryan McDaniel. Cupolati. Alice Cupolati. Tony Hughes. Pretoria Harley. Maria Shank. Tiandra Robinson. Brandon Fleming Hill. Amy Henriquez. And Patrick Norinder. Faculty, please cloak your students. Kayla Gregory. Help me with the last name.
Abasakara.
Abasakara. Sharon Abasakara. Kara Lynch. Tiffany Matulis. Ginger Shoemaker.
Olivia Clevey.
Olivia Clevey. Kebron Abiguez. Kebron Abiguez. Tiffany Lay. Donna Lay Tenio. Tina Ho. Faculty, please cloak your students. Aaliyah Omitogan. Olivia Torres.
Avila.
Avila. Thank you. I can read it. Amanda Avila Torres. Aaron Scott. Dia Mystery. Kylie Bell. Jackson Kerner. Christina Lee. Elena Tagliaferro. Abosera Omolewa. Lorraine Kuche. Faculty, please cloak your students. Grace Nguyen. That's all you want? Okay. Good. Grace Nguyen. Hannah Huang. Alyssa Sophia De La Rosa. Alexa Trong. Alessandra Varquez, Evangeline Shi, Hannah Cho, Anisha Gurung, Lauren Bauer, and Haley Rosenberg. Faculty, please cloak your students. Anna Doherty, Emma Snyder, Tyler Jones, Jonathan Curtis, Allison McTimoney, Olivia Bagosi, Wachowski. Winchowski. It doesn't matter. No, come on. Oh, man. Winchowski.
Yes.
Peyton Winchowski. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry. Nicholas Fairbanks. Aiden Rashid. And Tyler Davis. Faculty, please cloak your students. Rachel Armstrong. Mandy St. Francis. Jacqueline Williams. Rachel Fan, okay. Kang Chan. Faculty, please cloak your students. As the last student leaves the stage, I want to offer a warm congratulations to our BSN nursing students. And faculty and administration, thank you for your service. You may take your seats. And at this time, I invite Dr. Yvette Conyers, who is the Associate Dean for Strategic Engagement and Impact, to come to the podium to lead our pinning and the recitation of the welcome ceremony oath. Dr. Conyers.
Thank you. All right, everyone. Good afternoon. So thank you, Dr. Murphy Buck. As Dean Obaloo indicated at the beginning of our program. Did I do that? No. The Arnold P. Gold Foundation pin that you received today is meant to serve as an ongoing reminder to the deep commitment that you are making to always provide the highest quality of care, but never losing sight of the importance of human connection. I hope that for each of you, the commitment to maintaining the human connection and keeping healthcare human will be a reminder of how important it is to maintain the human connection, not only while you are functioning as a student or a professional nurse, but in all and in everything that you do. If we seek to shape a more just and compassionate world with a real commitment to equity, diversity, inclusion, and justice for all people in all places, then an important first step in that process is not only just to see, but for you to understand and appreciate the humanity and dignity of every individual. So though it may be a small pin, I hope that it is a call for you to a larger vision of the better world that you can help to create, that remind you to keep the humanism in all that you do. Now, at this time, students, I'll ask that you rise and stand together as a group. If you can take your humanism pin and attach it to the left side of your scrub jacket. I'll give you all a few more seconds. Well, congratulations on stepping into your role as future nurses and for helping to ensure that all the work we do together to keep healthcare human and honor the basic humanity of all those we meet along the way. Thank you for your commitment. Round of applause. Please remain standing, because at this time, we will do the resuscitation of our welcome ceremony oath. Faculty and alumni, if you would, please stand to join us in the recitation. Oh my goodness. My vocabulary today, I'm sorry. All right, here we go. Does everyone have their paper with the oath on the back? All right. As a nurse dedicated to providing the highest quality care and services, I solemnly pledge that I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering my primary concerns, act in a compassionate and trustworthy manner in all aspects of my care, apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my abilities to deliver optimal outcomes for my patients, exercise sound professional judgment while abiding by legal and ethical requirements, accept the lifelong obligation to improve my professional knowledge and competence, promote, advocate for, and strive to protect the health, safety, and rights of patients. With this pledge, I accept the duties and responsibilities that embody the nursing profession. I take this oath voluntarily with the full realization of the responsibility with which I am entrusted by the public. Thank you. You may be seated. Next, I'll invite Dean Oberlue to come back forward.
All right, congratulations, students. As we welcome you into the community of nursing, I would like to acknowledge the critical role that our alumni play in this event and into helping our school continue to grow. Currently, more than 25,000 graduates of our program, give of their time, talent, and treasure to future generations of Maryland nurses. Thanks to the wonderful generosity of our alum, each of you received the gift of your scrub jacket. In addition to the jacket, our alum have also taken time to write individual messages of encouragement to you that you received when you exited the stage. It was the hope of our alum that these gifts would welcome you into the profession and that it would help to ease your transition into nursing. As you continue through your nursing journey and you graduate from this program, we hope that you're inspired by this support. And when you graduate and enter the profession, that you will consider offering similar encouragement and support to future nurses. let's take a moment to recognize the alumni that may be online or in the room for their generosity and support to the school and to you as our students. For alumni in attendance, will you please stand? Thank you, alumni, for all that you do. Students, as you navigate your new journey to becoming a nurse, there will be many faculty and staff that are available to support you. We say that all the time in nursing academia and academia in general. And sometimes we see students not coming for the support that they're offered. When we say we're ready and available to you if you need assistance, we mean it. And so we hope that you will reach out to the faculty, to the staff for the support you need. Today, I would like to especially acknowledge the offices of admissions, registration, and student placements, and the Office of Academic and Career Services. They are responsible for all matters and much of what has happened to you up to this point, including admissions, course registration. They'll be setting up clinical placements, providing academic support services, and student and career success programming. I encourage you to reach out to them, introduce yourself before you need to, and learn more about all the resources that we have to help you here at the school. To all of the staff that are in attendance, I know some are in the hallway, if you would please stand. Thank you. Thank you so much for all that you do. In closing, I want to again express my appreciation to Drs. Katie McElroy and Dr. Yvette Conyers for their remarks, and to Holly and Stacy for being here from Foundations and Alumni Relations, and to Drs. Hannah Murphy-Buck, Dr. Janet Wolf, and Jennifer Shum for their participation in the ceremony today. And a very special thank you to our distinguished alum and our guest speaker, Katerina Stacy. Thank you for your kind and inspiring words. And thank you to the School of Nursing faculty and staff who stayed and were here to greet all of you today. And most importantly, thank you to the family and to the friends that are all available online. We know we lost you for a few minutes virtually, and we apologize for the technical challenges, but we appreciate you staying here on with us for the journey. And I know the students didn't get to see all of the comments that were in the chat, but there were a lot of woohoos, I love you, congratulations, a lot of hearts out to you. And it's so exciting to know that you have such a great support from family and friends. Finally, a special thanks to the Arnold P. Gold Foundation and to the American Associations of Colleges of Nursing for their support, because they gifted us the humanism lapel pins that we all have. Thank you to everybody for being here and for being part of the welcome ceremony. Congratulations, congratulations. As we conclude, I would ask that the students would join me for a group photo in the hallway. We will go through these two exit doors only and ask that you not leave from the side door. Is correct? Yes, only these two doors over here. Again, congratulations and welcome to the School of Nursing.